before I got to work, before I got the thing started. I want to bring you some information here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Shawn. I am a truck driver trainer with Rosedale Transport, and I put out videos every day trying to help you succeed in truck driving. Today's message is a little different. Um, I want to talk to you, and it's something that I've talked to y'all about before. It doesn't matter if you're a truck driver, a plumber, a nurse, a doctor, or a gas station worker, McDonald's worker. What I'm about to tell you today is some very valuable information that will help you. And it's something that I have to retrain myself on also. So whenever I talked about these things, good morning, for Truck Logs. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, John. Good to see you here live. Whenever I talk about these things, I'm really talking to me. So it's not that I'm lecturing y'all. It's I'm talking to myself. So anyway, so this morning I want to bring you this message, and I hope that you listen to me, and I hope that it helps you because it does help me also. But if you're new to my channel, hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I always love to see where my subscribers are watching from. But this morning, I want to talk to you about the way you think. You see, the simple part that most people don't understand is that every thought that we think and every word that we speak is creating our future. It's as though our thoughts go out into the universe and it accepted and brought back to us as experience. Now, that is a very simple thing that most people don't get because they don't understand because they've never heard it before and they think it's ridiculous. But if you can really accept the fact that every time you think a thought, every time you speak a word, you are literally predicting the future, you're making your dinner, you are creating and you're creating your own life. And this is simple, but it's not easy to accept. See, there's a lot of things that are beyond our control. But what you do have control over is how you react to whatever happens to you in your life. Stop focusing on what you don't have. You got to appreciate for all things and all that you have. Remember, what you think about will expand. If you think about what you don't have, and then what you don't have will expand. If you think about what you don't like in someone, it will expand. Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute. What you think about is so powerful, and the thoughts you have is crazy. So when you catch a negative thought, just think to yourself, this is an old thought. I no longer choose to think of it this way. And then find a positive thought to substitute it for it as quickly as you can. Remember, you want to feel good as much as possible. Thoughts of bitterness, resentment, blame, and guilt makes you feel miserable. And that is a habit that you really want to break. You want to say a joyful word. All that you need to do is start creating a peaceful life and a loving life by your thoughts and the words that you say. If you start your day with a simple task in your mind saying, wherever I go, I'm going to create a peaceful, loving way. If you fill time 100 times a day, it doesn't matter as long as you get up. If you fill times 2 times, 100 times, it doesn't matter as long as you get back up. Your mind's going to start working as I got to get back up. Way you think is the way you feel. So you've got to start thinking right. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But once your mind get organized, your body will get organized. I need you to create and manifest your future. You are your creator. I mean, God is our ultimate creator, but you control things and you can manifest things by your thoughts. So how are you going to think today? 95% of your life is coming from your subconscious. So all you got to do is look at your life and look at it and say, for what? What comes to you that you want, that comes to you easily? You have programs to allow that to happen. But what you struggle with, what you work hard on, you have to put a lot of effort into. Why are you working so hard? And the answer is simple. Because you have an invisible program that sabotages you from that point. So they say, well, what I need to change? Well, look at your life. Tell me what you're having trouble with. That is the direct expression of a program is not supposed to be there. There are many ways to get the things that you want in life, but basically, it all begins in the way you think. It all begins in the way as you think, so shall you be. 7 little words, perhaps the most important things that we can learn and master in our lives is the old proverb notion. I become what I think about all day long. And once you know that what you think about is what expands, you'll start getting real careful about what you think about. You don't allow your thoughts to be on anything that you don't want to have manifest or show up for you in your life. Crossing that river of change, creative process gets exciting because that's what thoughts do you want to create? What do you want to bring attention to? Do you want to place it so that becomes the loudest voice in your head? And then the hardware will become right. It become new software. Does this make sense to y'all? So you've got to change the way you think. You just got to hang with it, man. Whatever you want to program in there, it's going to get programmed in there. So put the energy, put the work, and to be honest, truthful, and factual with ourselves so that we become the best version of ourselves possible. So ultimately, it boils down to that simple. And it can be as complex as we choose to make it, but life is simple, nature's simple until we make it complex. It's just words and mathematics. All comes down to love. Do we love ourselves enough to put the energy and to be honest about what we think about and what we say? This is Trucking Life with Shawn. Hope you got some value from it.